Good morning, family. Today we are going to look at Proverbs chapter 24, verse 32. I applied my heart to what I observed and learned a lesson from what I saw. There is a lot going on right now. There is confusion, uncertainty, frustration, and there's fear. But I want to remind all of us that God specifically tells us to not be afraid, because fear is Satan's weapon. In fact, it's his go-to weapon because it is very effective. It divides us, it tears us down, it isolates us. But God, in Joshua chapter 1, verse 9, says, "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." Family, the Lord our God, the one who spoke existence into existence, is with us. So, as chaotic and uncertain as these times are, let's take a moment to make some positive observations. We have family time with our children, with our spouses, our parents, and our friends. We are connecting and communicating. It's kind of ironic because the very technology that was isolating us and keeping us apart is now being used by us to stay connected. We have apps like Zoom, we FaceTime each other, Marco Polo, we text, and dare I say, we actually call each other. The point is, we are talking to each other again. I applied my heart to what I observed. To apply means to put to practical use as opposed to theoretical. So, observe. We are in quarantine. We now have the time we've always said we needed. So let's use it. And let's use it in a practical way to form habits now that will carry over far beyond this pandemic. Things that we're already doing, like family dinners, where we sit down at the table and have a meal and talk, sometimes for hours. Or family game night, where there's no television on, no other technology distractions, and we're sitting down with each other and playing old-fashioned games and having fun. Checking in on each other, where we call each other during the week and say, "Hey, how are you doing? Is there anything I can pray for you?" Sharing our resources. Pastor Matthew has been amazing during this time of connecting people to the things that they need. They reach out to him, and he always knows a guy, and he is able to get whatever it is that they need. Giving of our blessings because we have been blessed. Family, I have been blessed. I have everything that I need. So let me ask you, there's something that you need? How can I help? I applied my heart to what I observed and learned a lesson from what I saw. To learn a lesson means to understand something because of an unpleasant experience, especially if that means we will not do it again. So family, let us learn the lesson of these times. What was lacking in your life before that you now have time for? Was it your children? Was it your parents? Was it your spouse? Was it your friends? Was it God? Good. Now that we know what was lacking, here is my challenge to all of us. Let us build into our lives now the things and people that matter, so that the things and people that matter are our lives.